Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The Honorable Mr. Rahman Hakim MPD as the lecturers and all of my beloved friends. So we are from group 7. Now we are going to present about chatbots and AI. The members of the group are Mayumi, Omita, Indahsari, Ratna, Suci, Cahyaningrom, and Nur Alifah Maasah. The presentations will be delivered first by Ratna, Suci, Cahyaningrom. Time is yours.
Thank you, moderator. The first, we would like to talk about Alan Turing. Alan Matheson Turing in Mayfield, London, England. He was a mathematician and computer researcher. He was one of the first modern digital computer researchers. In addition, he was the first to think of using computers for various purposes. Alan is indeed a very influential figure in the development of modern computers. In 1930, he succeeded in making a machine called the Turing machine. This machine can execute a simple set of commands. Turing is considered the father of modern computer science and is best known for his work in helping to create the bomb, which created encrypted messages from the German Enigma cipher machine. Alan Turing is widely regarded as the father of computer science and artificial intelligence. Turing worked at the British Code Breaking Center located in Bletchley Park during World War II and was the man responsible for cracking the German Enigma code, which proved to be an important factor in the war. Turing test. In 1950, Alan Turing introduced a test to check whether a machine can think like a human or not. This test is known as the Turing test. In this test, Turing proposed that the computer can be said to be an intelligent if it can mimic human response under specific conditions. Consider player A is a computer, player B is a human, and player C is an interrogator. Interrogator is aware that one of them is machine, but he needs to identify this on the basis of questions and their responses. The test result does not depend on each correct answer, but only how closely its responses like a human answer. The computer is permitted to do everything possible to force a wrong identification by the interrogator. Chatbots to attempt the Turing test. The first chatbot is Eliza. Eliza was a natural language processing computer program created by Joseph Weizenbaum. It was created to demonstrate the ability of communication between machine and humans. It was one of the first chatterbots which has attempted the Turing test. The second one is Perry. Perry was a chatterbot created by Kenneth Colby in 1972. Perry was designed to simulate a person with paranoid schizophrenia, most common chronic mental disorder. Perry was described as Eliza with attitude. Perry was tested using a variation of the Turing test in the early 19th century. And the third one is Eugene Guzman. Eugene Guzman was a chatbot developed in St. Petersburg in 2001. This bot has competed in the various number of Turing tests. In June 2012, at an event, Guzman won the competition promoted as largest ever Turing test content, in which it has convinced 29% of judges that it was a human. Guzman resembled as a 13-year-old virtual boy. The next is Eliza effect. The Eliza effect is a term used to describe progressive artificial intelligence. This is the idea that people may mistakenly attach the meaning of symbols or words that they perceive to be artificial intelligence in technology. Eliza was one of the first examples of chatbot technology that came close to passing the Turing test, that is, fooling human users into thinking that text responses were sent by humans, not computers. Many chats work by taking a user's phrase and spitting it back out in a smart-looking form. In the case of Eliza, Weizenbaum uses the concept of a Rogerian psychotherapist to provide text responses. For example, to user input, "My mom hates me," the program might return, "Why do you believe your mother hates you?" The results of these programs can seem very intelligent and especially impressive for the first time when humans were first designing AI systems. The ELIZA effect can be useful in building a complete AI mock system, but it can also mislead or confuse users. The idea may be useful in evaluating modern AI systems such as Siri, Cortana, and Alexa.
Okay, the next presentations will be delivered by me. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a field of computer science devoted to solving cognitive problems commonly associated with human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, and patterns recognition. Next. Next, please. Okay. How does AI work? AI automates repetitive learning and discovery through data. But AI is different from hardware-driven robotic automation. Instead of automating manual tasks, AI performs frequent, high-volume, computerized tasks reliably and without fatigue. For this type of automation, human investigation is still important to set up the system and ask the right question. AI adds intelligence to existing products. In most cases, AI is not sold as an individual app. However, the products you already use will be enhanced with AI capabilities, much like Siri is being added as a features in the new generations of Apple products. Automation, conversational platform, bots, and smart machines can combine with vast amounts of data to leverage many technologies at home and at work, from security intelligence to investment analysis. And the next is AI adapts through progressive learning algorithm. To enable data to do programming, AI finds structure and order in data so that algorithm acquire skills. Algorithm becomes classifiers or predictors. So just as an algorithm can teach itself how to play chess, it can teach itself what product to recommend next online. And models adapt as they provide new data. Propagation is an AI technique that allows the model to adapt through training and edit data when the first answer isn't quite right. So the last is AI analyzes data more and more deeply using neutral networks that have many hidden layers. Building a fraud detection system with 5 hidden layers was almost impossible a few years ago. Everything is changing with the incredible power of computers and big data. You need a lot of data to train deep learning models because they learn directly from the data. The more data you feed to the models, the more accurate the models will be. Okay, the next presentations will be delivered by Nur Alifah Maasah. Time is yours.
Okay, and this is still about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence enables machines to learn from experience, adapt to new inputs, and perform tasks like humans. Most of the example all AI you hear today, from computers playing chess to cars driving themselves, really heavily on deep learning and natural language processing. Using this technology, computers can be trained to complete certain by processing a large amount of data and recognizing patterns in the data. Next, okay. And then is the use of AI in the learning English. Uh, One of the example of using AI in the learning English is chatbot. Artificial intelligence is not here to replace us. AI improves our abilities and make us better at what we do because AI algorithms learn differently from humans. AI see things in a different way. AI algorithms can spot relationships and patterns that we might otherwise miss. This human partnership offers many opportunities. This partnership can bring analytics to industries and domains where another is fully utilized, then improve the performance of existing analytical theories such as computer vision and time series analysis, breaking down economic barriers, including language and translation barriers, then improve existing capabilities and make us better at what we do. Next. Okay, as I said previously about chatbot, what is chatbot? Chatbot is a computer program that is stimulate a human conversation via voice commands, text chat, or bot. We can say that chatbots are derivatives of AI work. In simple terms, how chatbot works is rely on keywords or keywords that are already embedded in the system. So how the chatbot works? The first thing chatbot works is pattern matching. In this method, the bot uses pattern matching strategy when grouping text. That way, the bot can generate the right answer to user's request. So every time the chatbot gets a question, it will give any responses that fits the pattern. However, there is a form of request that is outside of the form of the pattern. Then he will not be able to provide an appropriate answer. And then is decision tree based. You could say the way this chatbot works is a less user-friendly way because the user must follow the order answer that have been programmed by the bot engine. This method can sometimes be very simple or complex depending on how the concept designed. And however, many business owners also use this method because It is low in complexity, faster, and still useful in responding to user inquiries. When using it, the user will be faced with several widgets in the form of buttons containing the answer text. And the third is contextual. One of that is often relied to create contextual working methods on chatbot is natural language processing, or we can say is NLP. NLP is a technology that makes it easy for AI to understand each context and user in the appropriate language. When a user types the word hello, NPL will automatically help the bot understand that the user has a sent greeting, and then the AI will determine the correct answer. Okay, next, Ratna. Then how the use of chatbot in helping English learning. And a study of using chatbot in the learning English is reported can help language learners through 6 ways. First is students tend to feel more relaxed talking to computer than to a person. Then chatbots are willing to repeat the same material with students endlessly because they are just a machine. They don't have time to tire. And then many bots provide with text and synthesized speech, allowing students to practice both listening and reading skills. Then bots are new and interesting to students. Students have an opportunity to use a variety of language structure and vocabulary that they ordinarily would not have a chance to use. And the last is chatbots could potentially provide quick and effective feedback for students' spelling and grammar. Okay, and the last is Loebner Prizes. What is Loebner Prizes? The Loebner Prizes is an annual competition in artificial intelligence that awards computer programs that judges consider most human-like. The computer program with the highest average ranking wins the competition and is awarded a medal and a cash prize. The format of the competition is based on the Turing test, like we said before about Turing test, named after famous British mathematician and computer pioneer Alan Turing. And human judge conduct conversations via computer keyboard with a computer program and with a human being. Based on the responses, the judges decide which is the Loebner Prize. Competition is the judges rank each of their conversation partners from the most human-like. Yes, and maybe that is the last our presentation. I give it back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Nur Alifah. So yeah, that's all from our presentation from our group is about chatbots and AI. So thank you for all the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.